What is up everyone, Wolf the Lion here. And now this is a video on one of those pathetic videos on what gamers would want in a certain video game. That, for example, like one of those new Smash Bros videos on who they want, which character they want to put in the game. So apparently I'm gonna make one, just trying to get out of a certain condition that I have. So let's get to it. Now I have recently played Pokemon Y and I have played Pokemon X from my sister, and so far I've completely loved the game. The way how the story is, the way how the gameplay is, basically it's all on Pokemon how it should be now, especially with the 3DS technology. I'm glad they finally figured it out. But apparently there were some features in the game that kind of disappointed me just a bit, just a wee bit, and some stuff that I wish that they have added. So, in hopes that they make a Pokemon Z, in order to place in some forgotten Pokemon that apparently isn't listed in Pokedex, and for any new Mega Evolutions. This is a video to say on what I would like them to put in Pokemon Z if they wish to recreate the game again, and with the same storyline or with a completely different storyline, like how they did in Pokemon Black and White 2. So here's a list on the stuff that I wish that they put in Pokemon Z. I hope you're listening to this, Game Freak. Now, character movement is actually one of the stuff that I was disappointed. But basically they show the characters moving, the Pokemon trainer of yourself and also your rival, and then there was all the grunts and Team Flare, not to mention Professor Sycamore. But apparently all the other trainers, they just were like a stick portrait. And also the gym leaders and the Elite Four. I mean, what was up with that? I find that was like a little step down for you, Nintendo and Game Freak, because apparently when you want to introduce a character movement for the first time in a video game, you basically always do like the important characters like the rival, the Elite Four, the champion, the Pokemon gym leaders. But you didn't do that. You just did for the trainers that talk to you, which is your rival and the professor, and all the bad guy grunts and executives. Welcome to the rest. In Pokemon X and Y,
Black and White 2,
every single one was able to move. All the trainers, all the gym leaders, all the characters were moving. But basically you kind of just step back a bit. So that's kind of basically number one on my list. Don't step back again, please. We really want all those graphics to be excited about. Alright? So do your best again if you're making Pokemon Z. Do your best and make all the trainers move, especially the gym leaders and the Elite Four. Alright? Don't disappoint us again on that. Now, I want all Pokemon fans and Game Freak fans to answer me this question here right now. Do they really have a Pokemon gym for all types? The answer to that question is no. Reason being, they don't have a Dark type gym. Yeah, count it. Count it from each region that has passed in Pokemon. Do they really have a Dark type gym? Sure, they have Dark type Elite Fours, but that don't count. That's not a gym. That's just a passageway to the end of the game. That's all. So really, answer me. Can you really find a Dark type gym? Ghosts don't count, because that's still a different type. You can't, huh? No, you can't. Because neither can I. Neither can anyone else. Especially the evidence does show in Pokemon Black and White 2. Now, basically, that disappoints me because they've repeatedly put in several types of Pokemon, but they all neglected to put in a Dark type gym. Even when they made the Dark type a new type in the Johto when they announced Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. They made a gym for the Steel types, but not the Dark types. So, what is it about Dark types that people fail to bring out because they're neglecting it? I mean, really. Especially when they've repeatedly put in certain types. For example, this is a type that really is getting on my nerves, which is an electric type gym. They've done that 5 times in a row in each region, not except in one, which I perfectly understand. But they keep on bringing it back. Electric type gyms, they bring Lieutenant Surgeon in the Kanto region. They bring Watson in the Horn region. They bring Faulkner in the Sinnoh region. They bring Elisa in the Univers region. And now they have this technological kid, some techno genius kid, and as an electric gym leader. What? Enough electric type gyms. We all know their weakness. We get it. They have one weakness, which is ground types. But we could easily find a ground type to basically fight them. You could find a chill dude in the Kanto region. We could find a chill dude in the Horn region, etc., etc. Heck, even there is a route in the Kalos region where you just bump into a bunch of ground types that you could fight against this electric type gym. So enough already. Especially, and another thing that they've overused is also water type gyms. There's Misty, there's Wake, there's Wallace, and so on and so on. They even take out a gym and put in a water type gym in the Univers region and in Pokemon Black and White too. I mean, come on, that is enough. Alright? Please. One thing I was glad about is how they bring back the poisons. Because they were definitely lacking a bunch of poison type gyms. Obviously. Yeah, so Roxy counts as a new poison type. But we're not here talking about poison type gyms. We're talking about normal type. We're talking about not normal type. We're talking about dark type gyms. Alright? Seriously, where is the gym that holds a lovely Mariana? Or a big Cacturne? What? You have so much dark type Pokemon but fail to bring them out in a gym. Yes, Elite Four and thing, but that still doesn't count. Okay, so here's what I want you to do, Game Freak. If you can, please at least take out the electric type gym, but I don't see that possible working in anymore, considering that you're making that kid a main character in the new Pokemon X and Y anime. But at least do us all a favor. Replace a gym like how you did in Pokemon Black and White 2 from Black and White. Alright? The way how you replace Lunona and put one of the rivals in Black and White as a normal type gym leader. Do that, okay? Do something like that. Replace someone in the Kalos region and make a dark type gym. Alright? Because that is still the gym that lacks us all. Alright? You're neglecting your own creations. That's what I have to say. You're neglecting it. Alright? So, a shout out to all the dark types out there. Bring out a dark type gym. I would like to fight a dark type gym. And I would love to see the nice theme and background of the entire gym for it as well. Okay? On to the next one. Now, what I mean about obtainable moves is basically to get moves that you cannot get, for especially moves that you really want. For example, the way how they did it in Pokemon Black and White 2. You know how they did in Pokemon Black and White 2 is that they made tutors on to teach Pokemon certain moves that you really want. For example, for me, I would love to teach most of my grass Pokemon Giga Drain. Alright? And that is basically a move that I was very sad to see it being taken out as a TM. And you brought it back as a tutor, which I gradually accepted. But now I don't see any more tutors in the Kalos region to help me and get that goal. So I'm pretty sure most of the people out there speak out as well that they really wish to get moves like these in this list to be obtainable, not to get in any price or any way they can. Alright? Next one. Now this is something that we're all begging for. Alright? So I'm basically on everyone's side that's begging for this demand right now. And so far, and basically when Pokemon X and Y came out, I was vaguely disappointed on the very limited of Mega Pokemon that they have shown. In fact, they even had a list. Alright? This list right here. As you can see, they show the amount of Pokemon that was supposed to be confirmed as Mega Pokemon. Now, I was hoping that they would remove Lapras and put in Gyarados, which they did, so I thank you for that. But I portion my thanks for that because what I found out is that Gyarados Mega Evolution is a Water and Dark type. Now, that's basically something I would understand and would confirm, but I really think it was for the better to replace the flying type of it and turn into a dragon. So if that is fixable when you put in Pokemon Z, I'll be happy for that. But I kind of doubt that. But what I'm getting at here is back at this list, they showed like every starter except the Kalos region, of course, to have Mega Evolutions, just so Blaziken wouldn't be so lonely, and the Kanto Pokemon. But apparently they didn't do that, and I was excited and hoping to see a Mega Feraligatr. That's right, Feraligatr is my number one Pokemon. High five to the Feraligatr fans out there. Yeah. So I was happy to see Feraligatr on that list, and I was begging to show it right now, because Feraligatr was like my very first favorite Pokemon, and ever since I played Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Go was really my very first Pokemon game. But don't worry, I played all the other games, but by the time I got interested into it. But that's besides the point. What the point here now is that we should start living up to this list, or make a new list, a bigger list, to be honest. Keep the Mega Pokemon that you have right now, because as they've shown, they've shown their points, they've shown their purpose and everything, but we would like more. Alright? At least take it from the list, or choose more different Pokemon. But please, we really would like to see Mega Evolution starters. Maybe not all, but most. Alright? You kinda give us only 4 here. Sorry? 4. 4 out of, let's say, 3 times 5, that's 15. Yeah. 4 out of 15. We would like more, please. Please and thank you. Next. Now, this is something I've been begging every time a new Pokemon game comes out. I always love, so ever since they put it in Pokemon Emerald, I've always liked the fact of rematching gym leaders, which they have a new variety of Pokemon, especially a full-on 6-on-6. Like, but they stopped doing that ever since Pokemon Black and White came out. They really did, and I'm sad about it. So so when Pokemon X and Y was coming out, I was very begging for that as well, and I've seen that they've done that. They've done that, but not properly though. When you could go into this big castle here and you could fight a whole bunch of rich snooty people until you get a high enough level to reach gym leader levels. And you could rematch the gym leaders, but they only have two to four Pokemon. So what happened to either the rest of their Pokemon, or what happened to filling up the pocket with Pokemon? What's wrong with that? And also I would like to add in that they've removed the Versus Seeker, which I found was very helpful in Pokemon training, especially when you're going through the journey itself, or you're just training to get your Pokemon to level 100. And why remove that? You removed that when X and Y came out. Why remove it again? We missed that. We like rematching gym trainers that we could find. Any trainers, to be honest. Because in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you have to wait until them to give you a call. What is up with that? Don't call me. I'll come to you when I want to rematch you. And in Pokemon Emerald, it was a bit better, but you still had to wait for people. Still had to wait for people to give you the signal that they want to rematch you. Now, when they put in the Versus Seeker in Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, and then came into Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, that was a lot helpful, and we really wish that we had that back. Please. Okay, so yeah, what we really wish in the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Z, hopefully, is that you bring out proper gym leader rematches with a full 6-on-6 party, and Pokemon trainers as well. Next, please. Now, we all have that thrill. We all love to hunt down and chase off and find and capture legendary Pokemon. So far in Pokemon Black and White 2, they've added a lot of legendary Pokemon that you can capture and find with a solve of a puzzle or going through a deep dark cave or whatever. And I've always loved those hunts. But now basically they've really limited down. I mean, they have the X and Y and Z Pokemon, and then they just have Mewtwo and the legendary birds. So, where's the rest? That's it? I mean, come on. I know that the Kalos Pokemon list is limited and very short, but come on. Step up your game. We really like the hunt and hunt down Pokemon that we can find and possibly learn new moves. So instead of just putting the birds on Mewtwo, we would like more of that. Say like, I don't know, like maybe put back the two Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire, which is Kyogre and Groudon, or put away to or put Deoxys in it. I don't know. But basically, you people hear my point. Right? They need to do that. I would like to hunt down and capture more Pokemon. Right? But this small little amount that you give me, it's not making me play the game even more, you know. So, step up your game when you make Pokemon Z. Last and not least. Now, this is really a fan request, but Nintendo, you haven't been ignoring fan requests. After all, why else did you put Mega Man in Smash Bros? Ugh, gross. But yeah, I would like to see Red again. Reasons being is that Japan has brought out the new Pokemon anime, which is called Pokemon Origins. And it's featured Red as the main character instead of some cheap knockoff like Ash. And you've introduced Red into Mega Evolutions, even though he hasn't gotten so far in his journey. I mean, he's only done the Kanto region, that's it. And you kind of grounded him there in the Kanto region. He's not going off in the Kalos region. But yet you gave him a Mega Stone and to Mega Evolve Charizard just so he could fight Mewtwo. Which, by the way, was an awesome fight. I loved that fight. One of the reasons why I love that fight is all the expressions Mewtwo gave. But yeah. So Red has now a Mega Charizard, which he can call off whenever he wants. And right now, that is basically the ideal reason why I am now begging that Red comes out in the Kalos region as a surprise character after you beat Pokemon Z. So here's what I think is that Red's Mega Evolution Pokemon will be based on the Kanto starter that you pick from Professor Sigma. For example, like I picked Bulbasaur from Professor Sigma, which gave me the Venusaurite. So that would mean like Red's Mega Pokemon would be Charizard. It could be X or Y. That could be random. I don't care. Yeah. Or like if I pick Charmander, then his Mega Pokemon would be Blastoise, and so forth. If I pick Squirtle, his Mega Pokemon would be Venusaur. So that's basically what I request. So say like you put Red in a secluded location, for example, maybe like a hidden passage down the Cave of Emptiness, and all you find is no Pokemon, no nothing, kind of like any Destination World in Platinum, and all you find there is one thing, right? So, and in that thing you find Red, which is, and you get to fight him which is a massively high level, which it comes to no surprise because the way how you laid out Pokemon X and Y with all those trainers, basically even with the experience share on, the limit of your Pokemon's level that can reach until you beat the Elite Four, until you reach the Elite Four, would be like level 80 or 85 or even 90. Yeah, so say like all of Red's Pokemon are level 100, and you're fighting that shit. Yeah, that would be some awesome shit to fight. Alright, so that's basically what I would like in this new Pokemon Z. Alright, so that basically wraps up everything and of all the requests I would like in Pokemon Z. If you guys have any ideas that you would like to add, please leave them in the comments below. Or if you disagree with them, go ahead and leave that in the comments below as well. I don't mind. I will read them and comment if I can. Alright, so thank you so much for watching and listening, and hoping that Game Freak was listening too. Alright, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.